Go. I don't like the way you talking to him, Go. To be honest with you, I was one of the coolest, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Every hood fuck with me. I go anywhere. I used to bring hoes for them. That's why. When you got hoes, niggas love you. Now I'm married. What you want, Joe? Yeah, I'm about to play Deuce. Nah, I'm about to play Deuce right now in the playoff. Me, Goat, and Farrell playing. Me, Goat, Farrell, Nort. Nort went to go get a line real quick. I sent both of y'all invites already. Huh? Well, Farrell getting his ass whooped right now, so he can play you afterwards. It's 28-28. It's 28. It's 28-14. Goat said he in the game. Goat just want to run 300 fucking thousand yards on a nigga. Yeah, playoff game. It's 28-14. They got a good game going. Hmm? It ain't hard to stop. You just gotta stay in small sets against him and don't over pursue. That's it. You can't over pursue. So like when I play Goat, it's always like a tight game. I don't do all that extra shit. I'm not playing. I know you gotta play smaller sets. You can't be spreading your line out and all that extra shit. You can't be doing all that. And you can't you the thing is you cannot over pursue him. If you over pursue him, it's over because he cuts back. So if you think he going to the outside, he cut back to the hole. It's over. His running back is too fast for you to catch, so you can forget about it. Yeah, and then he got five linemen out there, so you know you all the way fucked up. Yeah, Freak and Carter used to put the lineman on the tight end. Nah, it ain't banned no more. So he good. He could get away with it now. Yeah, they don't. They don't. Mhm. Me and Go games don't go past 21. Uh, last I checked, he said 28-17. And Farrell just got to stop, but Farrell got to score and fuck them field goals. Yeah, you got to score. Nobody got the screen up because neither one of these niggas talking about they can screen.
niggas like watch the game and shut the fuck up. Like, I watch, let's have my shit on mute. Sometimes I might burst something out. I have my shit on mute. And then at halftime, I analyze. Fel said he hit himself one line. You can't help that little dude. He got to win this game himself. But Barrow, he got smoked earlier. That's why he don't put this together. He got smoked, bro. I just got I'm home, Joe, but I ain't home. I'm not hitting nobody got to stop. Get my mind right. Oh, my shit. I gotta play. I'll play you, you know what I'm saying? You play at least a half or something.
Oh, yeah, you got to play North, right?
I'm pulling for you to beat North.
North said he going to the Super Bowl, so I don't know why you pulling for him. North said he going to the Super Bowl. There's no need to pull for Joe. North said he going to the Super Bowl. There's no need to pull for Joe.
So no, I'm going for Joe. He had enough of Super Bowls in the pool. You're not about to be going to the Super Bowl. Who's your team over there?
Kansas City. I mean Tampa Bay. My bad. No, who he got? Tampa Bay. Kansas City. Yeah, he got Kansas. It's Kansas City versus the Patriots.
Yeah. I gotta see if I can get by no corner. I gotta see if I can get past my secondary. If I get past the secondary, I think I'm gonna be all right. Nah, no, that's a problem. Y'all have both problems, but like I told you all the time, so your confidence level when it comes to big games, it ain't there. I just want to analyze it. You ain't there, Joe. Don't say that to you, get me nervous. That's the thing. Trying to hype you up. You're supposed to take that and turn it around and say, you know what? I told you before, Joe. The only way you're going to get your respect is if you win these big games. And nobody cares about the regular season trophies. Nobody cares. I got beaten up. You got to win. This is what it's all about. It's playoff runs. That separates top fives and all that. You want to be a top five player? You got to prove it in the playoffs. Right or wrong, Donald?
Yeah. Joe and T. Regular season definitely don't matter. All the marbles is in the playoffs. You beat knock him out, you gotta play Kuda or what's her name?
So let me ask you a question. What's the playoff picture looking like right now?
Pharaoh, Goat, me, Deuce, North, Joe, Kuda, and what's her name? Kuda and what's that nigga name? Kuda and nah, the other nigga. What's the other nigga that be in the chat? Oh, One Mind. Yeah, One Mind.
They gotta watch Deuce. Deuce is sneaky. Deuce got the sneaky plays.
Nah. Deuce got crosses.
Right. Well, they all cross. That's what they do. West Coast do, they do is cross the path.
Nah, you just gotta. I don't know. Them crossing, I'll figure it out when I'm in the game.
Yeah, it's different. Because in the game, it's different.
I think I'm gonna beat them too.
My biggest concern is as long as I don't gotta play this fucking goddamn rain. Rain or the snow. I can't play it.
Oh, let me see who got the top seed. Let me see which one of us is the top seed. Oh, we playing in the dome. We good over here.
That's why I just relocated all my teams. Always got to relocate. I relocated to the dome. I can't because when the winter time comes, that snow and that rain, that fuck, like I can't when it's raining and those drops are coming down white, I can't tell the difference from the white drop and the meter on the kick thing. Come on, man. If you do that ball like that, that's no better than that, though. We're right back to the back. It's not your fault. It's a problem. You got there from you.
Oh, we playing now, y'all. We playing now.
You was streaming the chat? Oh, yeah, I ain't even got that. Send it to my phone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, Joe, when you played me, you had a good offensive strategy. You had a good game plan. Who's your running back in that league, Joe? Huh? What's your roster looking like over there? My roster, I need a running back. I got a bullshit running back that I'm converting to be a running back. What's his speed running back? I got a bullshit running back, that's for sure. Or even though you got a bullshit running back, you still got to run the ball. No, I got to run him. I'm going to run him.
All right, talk to y'all later.
All right. Send it to my phone.
Already did, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Washington football team and the New Orleans Saints. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Get the fuck out of here. They let him catch that?
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Mariota. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he finds McLaurin. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Just 1 catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Mariota now from the 50. Open man completes it to Butler. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Gibson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
I know. That nigga said I want more points.
First down, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
Yeah, don't concede, just play it out.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Hakeem Butler there to make the grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
I think he's playing right now.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
I think Joe playing the street work game right now.
A good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal...
I told him he ain't supposed to do it.
Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 24, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
But Drew Brees, into his 40s now, doesn't have the strong arm that he once did, but don't tell this defense that right
Tell him to
now.
play Pharaoh.
Looks good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Now, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, Mariota.
Come on, are you fucking kidding me?
And he gets it all the way down inside.
Come on.
And mark him at the 5. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on.
Come on, Lattimore.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And Washington has taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Play action. Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Come on, bro.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it.
How these niggas breaking everything?
He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play.
First down.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
This is bullshit.
Just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting.
Yeah, I'm losing. I'm getting my ass beat right now.
It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's a jet sweep. They get it to Foster. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, they gave him the fuck.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Saints take over first and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being...
Wow.
He's intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Second straight.
I'm losing 28-7.
Have ended with an interception.
And I just
The deuce.
because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
Oh,
I
yeah.
also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does
Yeah.
he get to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together?
Yeah,
and
man.
become sharp again.
Following the interception here, Mariota.
Come on.
Complete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Damn.
Defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's got his man. It's Butler. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Again, it's Mariota. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time,
He got a whole nother one for me right now.
So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
He's calling fucking...
Try after the 1st down sack. Mariota.
Oh, yes.
Into heavy traffic, and it's
Yes.
intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So after the INT, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
At the 36-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Breeze. Looking long for Thomas.
Thank you. Come on.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived.
penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, somewhat.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown.
You know that already.
But they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Let's go! We back in this joint! We back in it!
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Lutz with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round.
That shit ain't working against these niggas.
Over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, we got a game.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Breeze.
Oh, Breeze.
Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us
No shit.
powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
I don't know how he missed that.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He's got Burton here. No gain, and it's 2nd down. He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Breeze.
Oh, wow.
It's an interception.
Yeah. But that was a bump. That was a bump.
Inside the 35-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole
if fucking
they can convert
bump.
this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances to get this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson.
Ooh.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Washington.
I blew the game.
Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football.
Yeah, it's still time left, but I blew it.
End zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think
wow.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be losing.
Wow.
Again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
They gotta stop that. They gotta stop that. They gotta stop that.
They attack them here.
They gotta stop that.
Here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
I'm not.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Breeze now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On the ground, Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, now Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Running with Kamara. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Let's go.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints are back within a score. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
Come on, he getting through there.
This small lead, and they're able to get this one across
He's
the 35.
definitely getting through there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an
Come on, man.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
What?
They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Wow, man. Jesus Christ.
For Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes this Washington 42. Saints 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return. The fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the
Who fuck are you telling, Noah?
Sunday.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And they'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
Mariota.
Yes.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Breeze to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Oh, no, he lost
Oh, man. Yes.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second
What
half,
the
last thing they needed was to
fuck?
lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
As he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I could go for it, right?
Not enough, and it's fourth down. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Let's go, Mike.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that?
Let's go.
Work the sideline.
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Here's Mariota.
He got a fumble there.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
There we go.
We got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. That one good for 10 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now Mariota. This is Butler making the catch. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
To throw again on second down. Breeze is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Here's Breeze to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle in, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Play action. Breeze.
Oh, I had the nigga wide open. What am I doing?
Wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
Because I was looking at Michael Thomas. I wasn't looking at fucking Kamara.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Breeze. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh.
But it's intercepted.
I blew the game.
Jonathan Jones. Turnover there as his guys will get the
football. Oh, man.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber?
I don't know why I do that.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that
I get some T-shirt.
Less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe it.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never in a million years. But here we go. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. On 3rd down, Mariota. Flushed out right.
Oh, fuck.
McLaurin.
Bullshit.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. A big
Why not?
On 3rd down, they hit for 30 yards. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And
Where the fuck was my defense?
Nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
On 1st down, Gibson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They go play action. Mariota. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 39.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. A quick toss out right. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throw out wide from Mariota. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. They're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side.
That's it. I blew it.
They don't want to face,
I fucking blew it.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that.
God damn, what the fuck was I thinking?
To make it to the playoffs, and then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship.